Rear approach 6871 Delta, just for clarification, we're inside dude.
71 Delta, roger. Number 71 Delta, contact Greenville 119.9, have a good day.
119.9 for 6871 Delta, thanks. Greenville Tower 6871 Delta on 10 mile final.
Twins 6871 Delta, Greenville Tower, runway 19, cleared to land. Winds 2107, altimeter 29903.
Cleared to land 6871 Delta, thanks.
Welcome back, 340 Vol Pilot here. This week we've got more summer storm cells and more afternoon IFR, but overall it's a smooth trip to Greenville, South Carolina as we go to visit family and take in a dinner theater at the Cafe and Then Some, which I'll say more about in the video. We're visiting because my niece is heading off to college and my nephew is starting a new job. We wanted to be there to support both of them. So grab some coffee or your favorite drink and let's depart the Dyersburg Gateway, get up to 17,000 feet, and head to Greenville, South Carolina. Here we go. Climbing through 1,000, climbing turn. Maintain VFR until we get our clearance. That should not be too hard. Dyersburg traffic 6871 Delta just off 22, departing frequency in 30 seconds. Left turn out to the southeast off 22. Temple Center 6871 Delta just off Dyersburg.
November 6871 Delta, Memphis Center, squawk 1073.
1073, 6871 Delta, thanks. Here's our squawk. Go ahead and let the autopilot have it.
Number 901 X-ray, contact Memphis, correction, Kansas City Center, 2082, 2082, they'll have higher shortly. November 6871 Delta, radar contact about 5 miles southeast of Dyersburg Airport, cleared to Golf Mike Uniform Airport.
Altitude 200 to go.
17,000, say altitude.
6871 Delta climbing through 2.9 for 17,000, cleared to Greenville Municipal, 6871 Delta.
November 71 Delta, McKellar, altimeter 29990.
29990, 6871 Delta.
Elvis 63, and are you still on the 090 heading?
Affirm, Elvis 63.
Elvis 63, fly heading of 100, vector for the restricted area.
Heading 100, Elvis 63.
November 71 Delta, can you be 37,000 feet in 4 minutes or less?
Should be able to, 6871 Delta.
71 Delta, climb to leave 7,000, 4 minutes or less, maintain 17,000.
Climb to 7,000, 4 minutes or less, go to 17,000, 6871 Delta.
November 60 Tango Zulu, contact Kansas City Center 127.47.
All right, so we are just off Dyersburg, heading to Greenville, South Carolina. Going to see some family down there. Actually going to a play tonight at a dinner theater at the Cafe and Then Some. But don't get excited, it's just a little country experience. A great show they're putting on, a play they're putting on, along with supper provided. So we're looking forward to it. Should be a great quick weekend. 3:30 Vol wife is already down there. She drove down earlier in the week. It is Friday afternoon and I'm getting out of town. We're climbing at 125 knots airspeed, about 197 knots across the ground. That's going uphill, so we're going to like that when we get straight and level. It'll be great. We'll be cooking. The show tonight that we're seeing at the Dinner Theater is called The Show. Not making that up. It's a group of people who've had this dinner theater since I was in high school, actually, back in the 80s. I think it first came on the scene in Greenville. It's always a packed house, and they play up that southern card to the highest extent. Okay, a few little pop-ups out here, maybe 20 miles ahead. Not a big deal. They're green with some yellow, no red. We don't like red. All right, 55 minutes. That means it's time for a little coffee break. The radar looks good out in front of us. Can't see it from that front cam. It's not going to show properly, but it looks good.
November 500 Foxtrot Hotel, descend and maintain 16,000, natural altimeter 29993.
2993, descend and maintain 16,000, zip out Hotel.
United 520, contact Atlanta Center 133.17.
3317, good day, United 520.
Okay, we are at 17,000 feet. I know I mentioned that, but we're also at a cabin altitude of about 9,000 feet. So that's the value of pressurization.
Sorry, zip out still.
0 Foxtrot Hotel, cross 50 miles east of Johnstown, at maintain 8,000.
Cross 50 miles east of Johnstown, at and maintain 8,000, zip out Hotel.
November 6871 Delta, scattered areas of moderate to extreme precipitation beginning 12 to 1 o'clock, 40 miles scattered to the southeast.
Okay, we're looking 6871 Delta. Hard to understand that he said scattered showers about 40 miles ahead. See what that shows on the radar. I can see it on here, and I can see it ahead of us. Just keep an eye on that. It's kind of moving straight east.
November 6871 Delta, contact Atlanta Center 133.6.
33.6 for 6871 Delta, thanks.
Please take 5522, contact National Approach 118.4.
Atlanta Center 6871 Delta, 17,000.
6871 Delta, Atlanta Center, Roger, Chattanooga, altimeter 29993. A little bit of minor heavy extreme precipitation off your right side if you need to deviate advise.
So we'll do 6871 Delta. We may take a cut to the left a little bit if that's okay for 6871 Delta.
6871 Delta, deviation up to 10 degrees left of course approved. Direct destination when able. If you need more, let me know.
6871 Delta.
Feel the plane rocking a little bit.
Over 123 Papa Alpha. A bit of moderate heavy precipitation just off your right side, 15 miles ahead, about 4 miles in diameter.
Which is not a big deal, but I feel like a smooth ride. So it's this cell, and then it's this next cell, if you can see it. At that cell's 12 o'clock, or at our 1 o'clock. He was looking out for us, I appreciate that. I could see it, but as soon as we hopped on his frequency, he let us know. At this point, this deviation works. I see there's some more buildup up here. I think that our angle will get us clear of that, then we can cut back towards destination.
Number 423 Bravo Echo, contact Knoxville approach 123.9. Good day. November 6871 Delta, contact Atlanta Center 133.1. Good day.
133.1 for 6871 Delta. Atlanta Center 6871 Delta, 17,000.
For 6871 Delta, Atlanta Center, I got 702
2993 for 6871 Delta.
Allegiant 1431, direct Zeppelin. Direct Zeppelin, Allegiant 1431.
All right, so there's the cell. We just passed the cell off our 3 o'clock. Right there. There's more of it, but it's a little further out. I put that at probably, I don't know, mile and a half. All right, so that cell that we were just talking about is between Chattanooga and Cleveland, Tennessee. That's where we are.
Atlanta Center 6871 Delta, back direct to Greenville.
6871 Delta, roger.
I'd actually forgotten that we were on a deviation.
Legion 1431, direct Zeppelin.
Legion 1431, ready. Crew track 417, Chattanooga approach 125.1.
125.1, crew check 417.
Right, 78 kilo, descend to maintain 11,000.
11,000, King 78 kilo.
All right, about 26 minutes. We begin descending now. It's 550 feet per minute. And once we get to 6 or 650, we'll cue ATC just to make sure they put us on a descent.
Number 6871 Delta, contact Atlanta Center 121.35.
2135, 6871 Delta, thanks. Atlanta Center 6871 Delta, 17,000.
240, 250 knots assigned.
November 86 Hotel Delta, Atlanta Center, roger, descend and maintain flight level 210. And I think it was 6871 Delta at 17,000, the ground altimeter 29903.
2903 for 6871 Delta, thanks.
Delta 920, reduced speed now to 270, Ozzy at 250 knots. Number 6 Tango Echo clear, direct DHAN.
Direct DHAN, 6 Tango Echo, roger.
Atlanta Center 6871 Delta, looking for lower when able.
Was that 71 Delta looking for lower?
Affirmative, 6871 Delta.
November 71 Delta, descend and maintain 11,000.
11,000, 6871 Delta, thanks.
2852 Delta 920.
And reduced speed now to 250.
And we're slowing to 250 Delta 920.
Number 80 Golf, contact Atlanta Center 134.2. 34.280 Golf. November 9er Golf, Mike, climb and maintain flight level 220.
2209 Golf Mike.
All right, coming down through 14,000 for 11,000.
96 Mike Echo has the traffic.
We began our descent at about 640 feet per minute to be at Greenville, where we want to be in terms of altitude. But now it's bumped up to 760 feet per minute is our required descent. And I'm descending at 800 feet a minute, just trying to kind of maintain that. Try to keep it within an appropriate distance that I can
848, contact Atlanta approach 128.52. 6 Hotel Delta, contact Atlanta Center 134.8.
3486 Hotel Delta.
Okay, yeah, contact Atlanta Center on 134.8.
All right, 34.8 now, altitude 388, see ya.
Atlanta Center 6871 Delta, looking for lower when you get a chance.
I'm sorry, who was that?
6871 Delta, looking for lower.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next sector to take the handoff. They'll have it for you in about 1 minute.
Sounds good, 71 Delta.
Spirit Wings 98, contact Atlanta approach 128.52.
2852, Spirit 98.
Number 6871 Delta, contact Greer approach 118.8.
118.8 for 6871 Delta, thanks. Greer approach 6871 Delta, 11,000.
Number 30 Foxtrot, turn left at 8260. Number 6871 Delta, Greer approach, go altimeter 2993, I think you said you had Papa.
6871 Delta, 2993, we got the Papa. Greer approach 6871 Delta, looking for low wherever possible.
71 Delta, I'll blow for you in about 1 mile.
This is the view at 11,000 on the
30 Foxtrot,
on kind of a
maintain
cloudy day.
3,500.
You'll be in this quite a bit. It's a beautiful view, you know, but sometimes it gets tiresome, in and out, it kind of wears you out. But the view couldn't be better.
6871 Delta, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, 6871 Delta.
7 Echo, descend and maintain 5,000.
Still maintain 5,700.
And November 6871 Delta, prior arrival at the GME report base is at about 3,700 feet. You want to shoot for the visual still or show for the RNAV?
Let's go for the RNAV for 6871 Delta.
1 Delta, roger, so maintain 5,000 and turn left direct, dude.
Very good, that's for the 6 RNAV 6871 Delta. Greer approach 6871 Delta, you gave me direct for dude, correct?
71 Delta, affirmative, clear direct, dude.
Clear direct dude, 6871 Delta.
Number 5375, descend and maintain 3,000. From Cessna 6871 Delta, you're 10 miles from dude, cross dude at 4,000, cleared RNAV, runway 1 on approach.
Okay, 6871 Delta, cross dude at 4,000, cleared RNAV 19 for approach, thanks.
That wing cam should have some beautiful footage in there right now. All right, we are 6 miles from dude.
9579 Echo, contact Augusta, approach 126.8.
Greer approach 6871 Delta, just for clarification, we're inside dude.
71 Delta, roger. November 71 Delta, contact Greenville 119.9. Have a good day.
119.9 for 6871 Delta, thanks. Greenville Tower, 6871 Delta on 10 mile final.
Twins 6871 Delta, Greenville Tower, runway 19, cleared to land. Winds 2107, altimeter 299
Cleared to land, 6871 Delta, thanks. All right, very good. So we are below the cloud deck, below the ceiling, on the RNAV. I've got control of the aircraft. Everything is good. Coming in on RNAV 19. That was great. So we'll just kind of ride the glide slope right here, and then ride the localizer line. We know we're in good shape because our instruments tell us, but plus we have a visual today. 2,000 feet above the field. All right, second notch of flaps. We're going about 105 miles an hour airspeed. Need to be at about 190 on touchdown, so we're adjusting for that. There we go, there we go. Looking good. Gear still down. Greenville Tower, 687 Delta, looking to exit.
How about a right on Alpha 3, right on Alpha, cross 1028, and left on Alpha 5.
Alpha 3 over to Alpha 5, 6871 Delta. All right, great trip from Dyersburg, the gateway to everywhere. As an example, we are now in Greenville, South Carolina, in just an hour and 45 minutes.